Bots, bots, bots. That's all there is in the comments. How do I get into lobbies like yours? Why are there so many bots? Your aim is bad. Well, it's called skills-based matchmaking. And I'll give you a little bit of a rundown on it in today's video. What is skill-based matchmaking? Well, by Epic's definition in their terms, skill-based matchmaking in Fortnite considers factors like win-loss records, kill-death ratios and other performance metrics to create balanced teams. While you're playing, it's assessing you and recording all your data. The system also uses bots in matches with players to ensure good gaming experience for all involved. Well, if you start off with the game, a fresh account, come on, you put straight into a bot lobby. So you get an understanding of how it works and see what you're doing, get a feel for it, and until you progress a little bit more and more and more, then you get thrown into a real lobby against real players. Essentially, the more you kill, the more you win, the more you progress, the harder your lobbies are going to be. Now, is skill-based matchmaking perfect? No, it is not. Does it work 90% of the time? No. It might work 50 to 60% on average. I've only been playing for 12 and a bit months. I don't make out that I'm a god or I'm a fucking world champion. And anyway, the last couple of months I've been tackling solo squads, building my way up. And I've found a theory, and once it's applied, it works. So with solo squads, essentially we'll work on 100% theory. So I'm adopted 100%. When I go into a lobby and it's no fill, that 100% gets balanced out to a squad, a team of 4. Now, whether one of them has a 70% and the other 3 have 10%, 10%, 10% is still applied to come up with 100. Or it could be the numerous set of numbers, 55% to one player, and then it gets balanced out to all the others. Either way, theirs still gets applied to the 100 like me. So when I go into a lobby and say one player is sitting at 70% and the rest is shit, which a lot of people do that, they get lower skilled players to go in there and then they go through and annihilate them, help them level up or so on and so forth. All I've got to do is sit back and find that one sweaty player, eliminate him and then wipe out the team and then go through the rest of the lobby and kill all the bots. Because that's all that's going to be left, unless they kill the bots first. But when I go into a match, I always look for the medallion, which is Megalodon for movement and the shotgun, and then go after the machinist, which is the shield. The other one I don't really worry about because I get the ammo from the dead and the heals and rarely carry heals. But that's the theory that's applied. Now, skill-based matchmaking doesn't always work in that factor. Like last week I was getting slaughtered. 113 games I played with only 1 win. Now, whether it was FNCS that was going on and people going in there getting practice, I don't know, but I'd come up against some really crafty people. In my videos, when you see me missing my shots, prancing around, running back and forth, getting hit a few times, possibly even dying, because I show a few clips of dying, because if you want to watch it, I could post thousands of videos of me dying. But that's the skill level that skill-based matchmaking has adapted to counter for me. So I go into this, so they're going to miss as well, unless they catch me in a crossfire, which there was a video I put up not long ago where I was fighting 4 players and they had 4 bots. I didn't know which player was who was the bot, who was the player. Anyway, after I knocked 2, came into the center and the rest of them, the 6 of them wiped me out. So with the skill-based matchmaking, my aim, my elimination feed, my percentage in how high I climb before I die or I win, my win ratio gets all calculated into one sector. And if you look on your career tab, you can actually go into each one: solo, duos, trios, squads, and it'll tell you percentage and your stats for build, no build, and that's how you go by. But these lobbies that I get into, they're you probably see me killing a lot of bots because I'm moving around the map so fast, so quick, faster than others. And then I come across them. If I'm going for the mythic, I won't touch them. I'll just drive past them and keep going and then come back and kill them later on. One of my matches I was pickaxing a dude in the car and someone put a comment up I have a glitch that my opponents aren't bots and bronze 1 and get out of the car. What a fucking knob. Don't get out of the car. You got bots in ranked as well. Right up until gold, you're shooting bots. You're not going to get rid of them. They're in the game. And then as soon as you get into diamond, platinum, last season I was diamond and I went into a lobby and I was with Unreal Plays. I was the fucking bot to them. They came through, wiped me out and kept going. So by definition, yes, there's bots in every single fucking game. But if you're sitting at Unreal, do you want a fucking medal, brass band, a fireworks show? The late, the great Bush Camp Dad proved that literally anybody can get to Unreal. Just by sitting in a bush. It's pretty easy. If you really want to, 600, 700, 800, 900,000 games. You'll get to Unreal eventually. So basically with the 100% rule, with skill-based matchmaking, the more you play, the more you gain, higher and higher. And you might get a few wins here and there. Eventually you just keep dying to better teams. And the more you die, the lower you get, the easier lobbies, Like I said, I died over 100 times last week. Got 1 win. All those OG players out there in the nostalgic trip, running back through history, playing Reload, surprise, surprise, there's bots in there as well. So if you're a noob like me, and you want to get better, just keep playing and playing and playing. Matchmaking will take care of it, and just give the 100% rule a try. It'll only work in duos, trios and squads. Solos is basically just what it is. You're just playing and playing by yourself. It doesn't balance out. But give it a go, and in a nutshell, it works for me. It might work for you. It might be a bit too much for you to tackle. But at the end of the day, you'll be able to climb just like me. If I can do it, anyone can do it.